Good evening, Council. My name is Elram. Last name Pador, P-A-D-O-R. I'm worried about the smoking ordinance. I'm a medical cannabis patient in New Jersey. I want to know how it's going to affect patients in New Jersey. Can you pay attention to what I'm saying? He's ignoring me.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. So, we previously addressed the issue of face coverings at the meeting, and I'm going to ask that you please remove your face covering.
If I remove my burqa, I will be stoned. And not New Jersey stoned, Middle Eastern stoned. This is my religious wear that I cannot take off under penalty of God. Why would you make a Muslim person take off their... Why would you even suggest such a thing? Are you racist? Tell me that again. Tell me again what you just said. Say it on camera.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to lower your voice, please. The attorney made a comment.
I said my name is Elram, E-L-R-A-M, Elram.
Excuse me, sir.
I am not a sir, I am Elram. How dare you misgender me?
Let me explain something to you here. This is a meeting of order, and you're going to follow the order, or you're going to find yourself removed.
You're going to remove me
Excuse me,
for
sir,
this burqa.
I'm giving you your first warning. I am asking you to let the attorney voice his legal opinion. After he voices his legal opinion, as the chair of this meeting, I will make my decision what I'm going to do. But I'm asking you to please allow the attorney to voice his legal opinion. Ramon, could you please continue?
Yes, Mayor. Several meetings ago, we addressed the issue of wearing masks while you deliver your public comment, and it was my opinion, and I advised the public that it was not appropriate and we would not allow it, and we required the individual to take his mask off if he were to deliver public comment. This appears to be the same thing to me, and I don't know who this person is that's wearing this, but we ask that you identify yourself by your name as well, and if you don't want to do that, we do ask that you take your mask off or face covering when you're delivering public comment, so we know who you are for accountability purposes around what you're saying through our public system. That was the advice I gave back then, and that's the advice I stand by today. If you refuse to do that, you can leave, or we can take the necessary steps to have you removed.
I refuse to take off my burqa because of religious reasons. Do you not have an exception for religious reasons?
I'm not going to go back and forth, man.
I asked you a question. Do you have an exemption for religious reasons or health reasons?
Is your legal opinion that he should not wear that face mask?
No.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to take your mask off or please leave the
Are the police going to enforce an unconstitutional order? Will the police enforce an unconstitutional order? Let's find out today. So I still have my time, and I want to speak about the ordinance of smoking, because you are hurting medical cannabis patients with your ordinance. This is a religious covering. You are going to remove a religious covering. Really? Okay.
Mayor, I might just caution because Mr. Rivera said on the record that he doesn't know who this person is. So how can we determine if this is...
The attorney voiced his opinion, it's his legal opinion.
Correct, but he said he doesn't know who
That's a big lawsuit for you, personally.
I think we all know who it is.
We do.
Okay, we know exactly who it is.
Who? I said I'm as
This person did not wear this for the last several meetings they attended.
How dare you?
Now they're wearing something in an attempt to claim a religious exemption that they didn't claim before.
So you do know who this person is?
I think I know who it is. I think we all know
How
who it
dare
is.
you?
I'm not certain, but it looks like a person who was here in a wheelchair before.
Which wheelchair?
So
This wheelchair? You recognize the wheelchair?
All right, we're wasting enough time.
Yeah,
Officer,
this
move
one.
this gentleman for the meeting, please. I don't know.
You're being a mockery. Excuse me. Protection of other people.
Yes, you're going to violate my constitutional rights?
No, ma'am, I'm gonna ask you to leave, because all I'm gonna do is ask you to leave.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I'm going to politely decline, and I'm going to call point of order. I think you should look the law up.
If the
I think you should look the law up.
You're probably gonna get arrested, so.
Okay.
Okay,
We can go that way too.
very good. Excuse me.
Where did you get your law degree?
So Mayor, do we want to take? We're going to take 5 and adjourn while we.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute recess and.
Go look up the law. Look it up. Point of order, look it up.
I apologize, everyone, but this gentleman, in my opinion.
I am not a gentleman. How dare you misgender me?
He's making a mockery of this meeting, and it's not going to continue. Sir, you're being removed.
I'm being removed for wearing a burqa, which is a religious covering. This is the mayor of Dover, Mayor Dodd. How he does not have constitutional care. He does not have wheelchair access to the basement of this building. This is a shame what happens here. And the lawyer does not know the law. Look it up. I have a health exemption and religious exemption. This is a huge lawsuit for you. He wants me to remove my religious covering. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. How dare he even ask me to do that?
How are you doing, Sergeant Pachola? How can I help you today? What's going on?
You can help them learn the law. They're trying to kick me out for wearing the burqa.
For wearing the burqa?
Yes. And I refuse to leave because of my burqa. Because if I leave...
Did you have your time up here?
No. And if they kick me out, if I take my burqa off, I will be stoned. Not New Jersey stoned, Middle Eastern stoned.
Okay.
Nobody wants that.
All right.
So I would like to finish my time up here and finish speaking. Because you're not going to violate the
Is
Constitution.
he done with the time?
No, I have more time.
They didn't have their time because they were deemed disruptive and out of order, and under our ordinance, if they're deemed disruptive, we can have them removed. I read a public comment statement in the beginning.
Okay.
And so he was deemed out of order.
Because of my burqa. Correct?
He won't take off this.
Yes. Because I won't take off the burqa. So am I required to take off my burqa according to the law?
According to what's he saying here? I mean, I don't know.
I will be stoned.
But you know, Ramon, that's not the
Please,
case.
you're not. So we've made the determination, the mayor's made the determination, the council's now adjourned and waiting for the police to.
The police are not going to violate their constitutional oath.
Right.
I guarantee it.
We have a very good police department
Thank you.
who knows the law.
Thank you.
And while it is not for anyone here to judge whether that burqa is a real burqa, whether you are a real Muslim, whether you wore it yesterday and not, that is your business. And none of us can determine that. And we're just setting ourselves for a lawsuit.
Are you?
Can you please step out real quick and we'll talk outside?
I have time left on my...
No, there is, obviously I have rules in place and...
Yes, but you're going to remove me for a burqa.
No, we're going to talk outside. I'm not removing you out the
Well,
building. We're just going to speak outside.
I want my time back.
There is no time right
Yes,
now.
I have a minute left.
They said they're not.
I have a minute left. I'm taking my minute left.
There is no time.
Yes,
Can
there
you
is.
please
I have a minute. I have a minute left.
Can we speak outside?
No. I'm going to finish my time here. That is an unlawful order. You're giving me an unlawful
I
order.
just want to speak to you outside.
Yes, I will
You're
speak
making
to you
it
after the meeting.
No, we'll speak outside.
I have my time here. You're
They-
taking
they
away
need
my
you out of the
time.
meeting, please.
Why?
Please, we'll
Why?
speak outside.
Well, I want to know
You can have
why.
your camera on outside. We'll talk
I
have
want
a
to
camera
speak
too.
at the meeting. I'm here to speak.
All right, but they're not allowing it right now because
They have to, and you cannot arrest me for wearing a burqa.
Nobody's arrested.
So then start the meeting up.
We're talking. We're gonna
Start
speak
the
out-
meeting.
We're gonna speak outside.
I want to
Come
speak
on.
here
You're
first.
making this difficult.
No, you are making this difficult by
Come on.
trying to
There's a whole bunch of
threaten
people
me
here
because
also.
I'm wearing a
Nobody's making
burqa,
any threats.
threatening me
Nobody's making
to
any
go
threats.
with him. I don't want to go with
Nobody's making
him.
threats.
I don't want to go with you.
We're walking right
I
there
don't want to
outside.
go with you.
We're going outside.
I don't want to go with you. I want to stay here for the rest of my time, finish my time. If you want to arrest me, that's fine. I'm finishing my time here. If you want to arrest me for finishing my time and exercising my First Amendment right, then arrest me. Handcuffs in the back of or in the front.
You know what? I need everybody to step out the room, please. Everybody step out real quick. Thank you, because obviously we're not, I apologize.
You know, and I've been a police officer in this town for 35 years. 40 years ago, he ended up in the Rockaway River. This crap has just gotten too far out of control. As far as I saw, he could have been arrested for disorder of conduct. And I know this is a meeting, you closed it, you ordered him out. I'm not a cop anymore. I would have drug him out of here. The hell are the lawsuits? We have enough lawsuits already against us. What's he gonna file another tort claim? Who cares? We gotta get control of these meetings and get rid of these nitwits so we can continue with our town business. We're not getting anything done.